Okay, good evening, folks. Good evening, James with Team Finish Strong. And it is stage 5. So if the tour of Watopia has not worn you out yet, there are plenty of long stages to finish you off. And today we are doing the longest stage of, longest version of stage 5, which is a 50-kilometer loop around, I believe, the entire land of Watopia. Now, Watopia has just recently expanded with this new expansion. You know, I can't even remember what the expansion is called yet. It is that new. So we're going to be trying it out for the very first time live on this stream tonight. Check it out if you want. I also got the Zwift plate controllers here. I don't know if you can see these bad boys on my handlebars, but they do work. In fact, if I wanted to do a U-turn right now and try to hang on to the C's, I can do that right from my handlebars without having to do anything. Or I can say goodbye, maybe do a hand wave. Do we still have hand waves? We do not. They got rid of the hand wave. Okay, so so much for that. I'll probably just head back down. We got 2 minutes till the event starts, so I'm just going to go ahead and get some pedaling in to warn my legs of what is to come. And it is a lot. We're talking probably close to 2 hours of riding, I'm thinking, today. So hope you brought some popcorn and a drink for this one, because this is going to be a while. I will try to ride at a decent clip, at least 2 watts a kilo is my promise. If I feel stronger, I may go faster on any significant climbs. Truth of the matter is that if you watched my last stream this past weekend of the BM TR Fondo, that wiped me out. You saw literally me squeezing the last little bit of watts out of those legs. That was a tough one for me. That was my longest ride in 2023, my hardest one too. Quite, well, not technically my longest, but definitely my hardest. Zwift is kind of unique in that how to gauge whether a ride is hard or not category, because you don't get to rest. Unlike in real life, you know, real life you can coast on the downhills, but you dare not do that in Zwift. You have to keep the watts going, unless you can super tuck. And if you can't super tuck, you better keep pedaling, is my advice. But any event, we got 20 seconds to find out exactly what the pace is going to be like today. We're doing a complete loop. That is the new perimeter. So the Watopia waistband is no longer the perimeter loop for Watopia. This will be, I believe, the new perimeter loop. I don't even know what it's called yet. I guess we'll find out. So go ahead and get things going. Man, it is already starting. People are trying to bug out of here. And again, I think I'm wise enough to know that I cannot sustain like 2.5 watts per kilo for this event. So I'm going to try to, okay, let me try to send one back here. Would that work? Do I have to? Oh, okay, well, maybe hopefully that worked. Okay, I'm getting used to these Zwift plate controllers. I am getting a little bit of a tutorial here on the screen, so that will help. I can now give ride-ons straight from my bike. I do not have to do whack-a-mole anymore. And for that, I am grateful. I am very grateful. I can stay on task. All right, so it looks like we have quite a few people who are willing to go about the same pace that I'm going. Somewhere in the neighborhood of 2 watts a kilo, which is good, because I'm going to be at this for an hour and a half plus. Now I'm going to probably have to use one of those coffee breaks at some point, because I don't know, just endless pedaling for almost 2 hours without any breaks makes no sense whatsoever. That is not real world cycling. Unless you're doing some sort of a race, right? Which I would prefer this not to turn into for me. But guys, anyhow, as the usual stuff, we've got a chat window here. Feel free to keep my mind distracted from the effort by posting your comments, questions, anything that's on your mind. And if it is YouTube friendly, I will respond to it. So let's see what we got here. I don't think I can change the view. From here, I don't know how to change them. I don't think this is going to give us a view necessarily. So I still got to use the keyboard for that. We got a little tiny posse here. And I am leading the way. Maybe we'll try to keep pace with these folks here. Okay. There we go. I'll tell you, I'm liking this the ride-on button. That's going to get a lot of use for sure. And you can do your power-ups here. Great for sprinting. Can I sprint? I can't quite reach it in the sprint position. That's the only problem. Still going to have to change my grip to do any kind of a power-up while sprinting. But it is better than nothing. You know, on real sprint buttons, the kind that you have on high-end bikes, the sprint shifters are down here. You know, they're down here somewhere. That would be great if maybe Zwift could allow you to reprogram and use maybe this inside button here. I think there's an inside or an outside button that you have. That would be a little bit better for a pure sprinter like me to be able to time the power up more precisely. Thank you, Darren Green. Appreciate it. Haven't raced with Darren in a long time. Okay. All right, we've got an arrow. Look at that. It even reminds you which button it is. Awesome. Zwift, you really did good with these Zwift Play controllers, as far as I can tell. We'll see about longevity and reliability. Supposedly, you also have the option of using brakes now on these Zwift Play controls by pressing, I think, inward on either controller. Lets you do the brakes. Outward is steering. Let's see if I'm right. I'm either going to brake or I'm going to steer. So here we go. Or, yeah, there we go. I can steer a little bit. Tiny little bit, because I'm kind of locked into the group here right now. Also good if you're sprinting and you want to try to keep someone out of your draft. That would be, I think, advantageous, right? Let's say, as I'm riding, I want to stay in the deepest part of the draft. I can maneuver myself next to the closest person, like that. And that way I always stay close behind somebody. There are definitely some advantages to having a Zwift Play controller. Okay, I think my legs are finally getting a little warmed up here. I generally, I'm gonna stay in the slipstream here. I'm not sticking my head out the wind yet. As a sprinter, I try to avoid riding on the front as much as possible. But I will say, in a friendly environment like a group ride, once I've completed about half the ride, I can better gauge how much more endurance I have. And it's usually at that point that I will take turns on the front if I feel I can. So that is kind of my deal when it comes to not being a wheel sucker all the time. And in real life, yes, I do take turns. I'm not a wheel sucker in real life. In these big groups in Zwift, where I think nobody really cares, nobody really pays attention, I don't pay attention, I think it doesn't really matter as much. It's not a group of like 3 or 4 where each person's contribution really matters. And hey, for all I know, the guys and gals at the front may like it there. Maybe they want a little extra effort in their workout. The thing is, it's everybody's choice. You can choose to be on the front or not. At least in these friendly rides. So I'm already liking the steering, I really am. It's like real life. A little more like real life, where you have more say-so in what line you take. Might even work with regards to shortening the course a little bit, right? I have no idea. We are creeping up in wattage here. I'm at about 2.3 watts a kilo, which so far is not too bad. I'm not so winded that I can't talk, nor should I be, really, but I've got a long ways to go. All right, well, I hope everybody's doing well tonight. I started the stream extra early so we could finish at a reasonable hour, hopefully before 7 Eastern Time. This is it. Last week before daylight saving time ends for us here in the US and the East Coast and South Carolina. So be prepared for an extra hour of sleep in the morning and an extra hour of darkness in the evening. Oh, fun. Okay, this is doing really well. This is a great pace. We're doing 40 kilometers an hour. That's about 25 miles an hour, a little bit shy of 25. And we're doing it with the least amount of effort possible. I know. I practiced it. So we are riding very efficiently as a group. Very efficiently. Which is what I need. Because this is just the beginning. As you can see here, we have barely scratched the surface. Okay, looks like I got a little bit of time on the front here. I'll try to squeeze in the draft a little bit. But, yeah, we're 6 kilometers in out of 50. So, there you go. Looks like, if I do the math, quick mental math here, we're talking approximately 100 minutes of riding at this pace, and it doesn't get faster than this. So my thoughts are that we're probably going to hit about hour 45 is what I'm guessing. So we'll be here for about hour 45. Might have to take a coffee break on this one. I don't know. We'll see if I can continuously pedal for that long. Don't normally do that on the group rides. Between the downhills and the stop signs, you do get a little bit of a chance to freshen up your legs. Okay. Well, we're stringing out a little bit. I think some of the early folks that were leading the pack have decided to sit in. Okay. Yeah, I'll take it here. I don't want to stretch the group out, break it up either. So so we'll see here. Okay, we're coming back together again. I don't think this course is quite appropriate for either a time trial bike or a full disc like what we see here. Well, I do not know if that would be to their advantage or not. We do have some climbing. I think about 270 meters or so, all in. I think it's just one lap. Yes, it is. It is just one lap. One big mammoth 50-kilometer lap. So those of you who will be doing this for the first time will also be getting a route badge as well. You'll be getting a route badge. So, yep. So you'll get some drops and some XP. Lots of XP actually. Double XP on this particular route. I guess somebody's decided to pick it up a little bit here. Double XP on the route. So you only get the XP once from what I've read. You can't do each stage 15 times to max out your double XP. You get one chance at each stage. Once you finish a stage, that is it. There, I don't know if you saw that, my double XP up above. So if you're trying to level up the fastest, you really got to pick these longer courses so that you get the most double XP. And if it's flat, even better. Because XP is earned by the mile or kilometer. You know, once upon a time, it used to be advantageous to select kilometers in Zwift versus statutory miles, or imperial, I should say. And it was like a 4 or 6% bonus to use metric. But Zwift has finally equalized that. I think now, correct me if I'm wrong, I think you get 31 or 32 XP per mile. So you do get that extra little bit of XP for your mile instead of losing that extra 2K XP rather. All right. Looks like I got to put a little effort in here on the climb to stay with these guys. Or it looks like they didn't really pedal harder. Some groups will pedal harder over the bumps and cause folks to, sorry guys, I'm pushing a minute here, will push harder over the bumps and therefore will leave you behind if you don't pedal harder as well. And we're really stretching out now. Really stretching out. So, see what I can do here. Again, we are just a smidget, if that's a word. We're just a tiny way into this ride. Not even 20%. And we've already covered all of Fuego Flats, so we've got a lot of riding to do. And it's all new. It's all new right here. Starting now. As you can see on the map, we've got you've got now a T-junction in the middle of the loop that is going to take us away from Fuego Flats and into a new space that I have yet to know what its name is. So we'll see. Looks like we're mostly staying together. There are some folks up ahead. I don't know if it makes sense to try to catch up to those folks. I'm really, again, not trying to bridge or do anything tonight like that until I'm at least halfway done. So, yep, so we'll see. I do not know also where the banners are for those power-ups. So I'll have to keep a close eye on them and make sure that I see when they are coming up. Okay. Let's see. Let's get a little bit faster cadence here. There we go. We're doing really good. Really well here. Really well. Group is staying nice and steady. You know, that BMTR Fondo, I was suspicious that the group had picked up the pace throughout the ride, and when I checked the Strava data, it confirmed it. They were riding an average of 23.8 miles per hour, I think, in the first half of the ride, first loop, if you will, first lap. Second lap, 24.8, a whole mile an hour faster. And any of you who know how the power to speed curve works, that is a whole lot more speed, a whole lot more power to do that extra mile an hour. A lot. Even in the draft. So we were flying. We were definitely flying. Of course, we're flying. We are, sorry, I'm not drunk. We are flying a little bit right now. We're going not too shabby 40 kilometers an hour here as I push my way to the front. We're only 20% of the way in, it looks like. Still got a lot of ride left to do. This is beautiful. I should take in the scenery. I really should. Not exactly sure what this place is, what it represents, but it is nice. Okay, everybody's booking it, and I have to as well if I'm not going to get dropped. And boy, I am about to get dropped. I'm not careful. This young man is about to get dropped too if he doesn't recognize his situation here. You gotta watch out for those gaps when you're coming over the top of a crest. If there's a downhill on the other side, the group will literally ride away from you. And all you can do is wave. All right. Thank you. Is it Z? Z? I think it was Z. I can't remember. Okay. There we go. All right. From satellite trackers to sunken ships, we are, whoops, I'm getting pushed out of the draft here. I don't know if I really want to get too pushy here. All right. think another Zwift Play user just pushed me out of the draft. It's getting a little competitive here. Alright. Alright, so we got a sprint coming up. That tells me we got a banner. Yeah, our clock. Got to work on that. Okay, 8 more people, 20 seconds behind. Gotcha. I guess you'll, either they're talking to us to slow down, or they're talking to their group to slow down. I'm not sure. But they can speed up if they want to. Uh-oh. Watch that. Alright, so I'm probably going to use this power-up on a downhill as we enter into this sprint. Just so I have ample usage of power-ups here. And if this is a downhill, yes, this would be a great place to do it. Here we go. As soon as we pick up enough speed, I'll go ahead and hit the arrow. Whew. Okay, going downhill. All right, staying with the group. And there we go. Not trying to get fastest on this, but by nature of the fact that I'm using a power-up, I am going to head to the front. Okay. And I did not get a power-up. Oh, I did. Okay. A feather this time. All right. All right, we'll come back into the fold. I missed where I placed it. I don't think it was all that high. We'll see. 38.6 seconds. Wouldn't be a bad idea to use a power up here too. But to be truthful, I don't know if this is the best place to use it because I don't know this course yet. I'm in 68th place of 96 without trying. So there you go. Alright. Alright, we're doing a fairly easy pace here, but for a climb, that is. But we are getting some separation here on the group, so I gotta kind of hightail it, stay with them. Alright. Alright. There we go. Uh-oh. There we go. See. Okay. A little fragmented. Hopefully they'll come back. Hopefully we'll come back together. This isn't bad. The amount of effort we're having to dish out right now. I can still talk, but my heart rate has gone up. Hopefully it'll come back down. Okay. Well, looks like we lost one rider, unfortunately. Sorry, guys. Okay. Got to push a little bit of watts here now. We're getting a little bit more serious about this thing. Hey, Lighthouse. Hey, Seagull. All right. Okay, looks like the front is slowing down just a little bit. Okay. Doing good. I would like to keep my heart rate in the 140s for most of the ride if I can, which will put it solidly in zone 3 for me. So that would be awesome. I think I just saw a bald eagle back there. I think I did. I actually saw one in real life not long ago either. I saw one up near North Carolina at the Riverwalk where I did my last reflection video. So those of you who follow my channel and watch my reflections, the bald eagle was swooping on in, coming down, losing a little bit of elevation, coming down into the river. I figured it was either getting ready to feed, or attack in other words, or it was getting ready to land. And as I walked further upstream, I saw it perched high in a tree. So I was correct on the second count. Gosh, look at these guys. They're pushing a little too hard here. My comfort. Let me see, what do we got behind and what we got up? Looks like I'll help everybody bridge up. These guys are kind of going a little too fast for my comfort. I may not stay with them. We'll see. Once I get in the draft, we'll see how it is going to be. Okay, we got some folks managed to come up. Okay, so there you go. That was my first attempt at a decent effort. Not much of an effort, but an effort not to get dropped. Okay. Yeah, looks like we have our first split of the day. Yep, okay. Well, there it is. The bar has been raised. The group has been shaved by, looks like about 5 riders. Okay. I'm now going to cling to this power-up even more tightly so that I can avoid getting dropped here somewhere in this particular course. Let me give everybody here a ride on bomb. There we go. Since we all made the cut. Okay. Look at that. They all decided to get motivated and catch up. Nice job, guys. Nice job. You didn't get dropped. You didn't settle for being dropped. I don't want to settle for being dropped either. So, here we go. So this is definitely a bumpier course. Some ups and downs here, for sure. Oh, we got another sprint coming up. Should I use the power up? You see, climbs are my Achilles heel. So I like having a feather in my back pocket. So I don't know. Maybe I keep this one. Maybe I keep this one. This is a sprint, suggesting a fairly flat approach to the banner. So I'm not really looking to waste it on a downhill for sure. There was a climb right after it, maybe, but I honestly can't tell. I don't know. This might be worth it. It's only 2%. It's not worth it. Yeah, we'll skip this one. Okay. All right, we're spread out again. I think we're going to lose another person here in a few seconds. But you got to stay close. You got to stay attached here once people start going downhill. Yeah, okay. We're stretched out, but we're not breaking yet. So, and these folks have a chance to get caught up. All right. Very good. Still not halfway. Halfway is going to be about, what, 25K to go, so still got a little ways to go here. Okay, we got a little something going on here. The thing is, we are not going to be doubling back on this course, so I really don't know where to use this, and by the time I find out, it's too late. We'll see here. Are we catching up to more people? Somebody's using their coffee break. Hey, anyone in the chat know how often you can refill that coffee break? How often can you use it in an event? Just once? Once per hour? Once per 50 kilometers? What's the standard? Anybody know, guys? I have not figured it out yet. All right, here we go. Get a little stretch in. Okay, wow, great. We've definitely shifted where we are. Almost looks like Italy. Looks a lot like Italy now. It's beautiful. Very beautiful. Let's see here. Worth an overhead shot for a few seconds. Just gotta keep my place. Okay. There we go. All right, view's gone. Okay, everybody is keeping it very reasonable right now. I'm very thankful. This almost looks Aztec, actually. So what's your vote, folks? Italy or Aztec? Not quite Aztec, a little too modern. Nope, stuck on the outside now. All right, here we go. Okay, we're doing great. Look at that heart rate, guys. That is awesome. This is the perfect route for me. Oh, I got pushed out. All right, I'll help out a little bit. It's almost halfway. I'll give a little 30-second pull here. All right. A little bit less than that, actually. I don't want to split the group apart. It's not the purpose here. Well, this guy's going to ride away if everybody doesn't keep up. He's getting a little tired of folks not helping out, I guess. There we go. All right. Since it is pretty flat, I'm a little bit more confident that I can help out here. Well, folks are pulling away. Okay. All right, big tunnel now. I guess that means we're about to go through the epic KOM's mountain? I don't know. Into the jungle? Where are we heading next, folks? Let us see. I'll tell you, when I was over in Italy, man, did they have a lot of tunnels over there. A ton of tunnels, everywhere. Here in the U.S., we save tunnels as a last resort option. So if y'all over in Italy do that, y'all have a lot of last resort options apparently that you have to use. Hey, iguana, check it out. Oh, you can't see him. Oh, well. There he goes. Or she. We do not know. Okay, definitely looking more Aztec now. Or Mayan. Alright, we're almost at that halfway point, which I'll be so grateful. This has been all coastal, guys. We have enjoyed complete coastal riding up to this point. Emotes, okay, I didn't know I could use an emote, but no, I'm not ready to do those. And I'm not really sure how to get out of that. Gotta use the mouse. Alright. Alright, guys. There we go. I am at the back of the pack. Heart rate's looking good. We're in the 130s. That's awesome. All right. A little bit more coastal riding before we dip into the valley of the jungle circuit. So the climate is slowly transforming here in Watopia. We got all sorts of climates here. Okay, we got another sprint. Man, I could have used all of those power-ups. Somebody's going for the sprint. And there they go. Not quite ready to commit just yet. I wonder if you actually get a jersey. I don't think you'll get a jersey in this event. Maybe you might. Let's see if McKinney or whoever that was. See if they got a jersey. I don't know. I suspect not, since we're so far back. Okay, this is great. Doing well. Still not halfway yet. We're just about there. So it looks like this might be maybe an hour and a half ride. Not bad if we can keep it at about that pace. All right, we got any climbing to do. We should be doing some serious climbing in the jungle circuit. That much I do know. So I should save this for that. Because none of this is really all that important. We got a group coming up right behind us. Oh, somebody. Somebody behind us, not a group. Sorry. I don't know if they got... Okay, it's a group of 3. We're going to add to our numbers. All right. Another visit to a village. And then... Oh, no, that is not good. Okay. Whew. Saved it. It's about to drop a chain. Come on. I think I gave him a ride on. All right. In fact, let's give him a ride on bomb. See if there's any new folks here. Nope. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it worked. Okay. Okay, I think we're officially halfway. So, go ahead and do a little effort on the front here, even though we're about to do an effort as a group, which is why I think everybody's slowing down, but I could be wrong. We do a little 2.5 here. 2.5, 2.6. We're 55 seconds behind the next group that we are probably not going to catch. Why does it look like I'm riding away from everybody? All right. Pull everybody along for a little bit. About 10 more seconds. Okay. There we go. Gave a little bit of help there. Hopefully we didn't break the group up. Okay. Not bad. Another sprint. Oh, gosh. I keep missing these banners, but I'm sticking to my strategy. I'm keeping it for the real climbs, and there are some real climbs. Thank you. I don't know where you are. Okay. Get that heart rate back down. Because I am only halfway there. And we've got a lot of climbing to do. Get out of here. It'll be interesting to see how this connects with the jungle circuit. How quickly it connects with the jungle circuit too. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's downhill? It doesn't look downhill. Does that look downhill to you guys? It does not. Very much downhill. I didn't expect that. I thought we'd have to go uphill to get into the jungle circuit. Wow, beautiful. Good heart rate drop there. That's good. We have a huge gap between us and the group in front. So I don't think it's going to be wise to try to bridge up. Old me would think about it. Old me would think about doing that. New me, not so much. We've been a very friendly group so far, really, truly. Not very competitive at all. Which is good. Zone 3 is perfect for me. Nice long Zone 3 workout. It's exactly what I was hoping for tonight. Not a Zone 4 threshold that busts me open like an egg. I don't want to crack today. Don't want to crack today. If you want to see what it looks like when I crack, just check out the last video. I cracked on that last ride. I held it pretty long. I had like only 5 kilometers to go. 5 or 6 kilometers to go, but just couldn't keep it. This chat has been very quiet tonight. Makes me wonder if it's working, guys. Is the chat working? Anybody want to give me a test message? All right, here we go. We're finally coming into the jungle circuit. How did we do that? Through a tunnel? No. That is so weird. It just, we're going backwards. It's like there's a new opening in the mountain that just suddenly appeared. Right out of a movie. A whole new city appears. All right. Gotta make sure I don't push it too hard this time. And go off the end of my cassette. That would be bad. All right. Well, folks, like I said, if there's any chance to go on ahead, this is the chance to do it. Let me see. Let me take a quick peek here. I'm gonna peek up ahead and see, hello, what the road looks like up ahead. Looks like it's just small groups. And they're pushing pretty hard, actually. They're trying to bust each other up. Nope. Not interested. Though this group might break up, heading up out. They might break up. I don't know. Not a lot of incentive for me to do it. It's just a couple of people up ahead. I could probably do 3.2 watts a kilo up out of here. Maybe even 3.5 if I really pushed it, but I don't think that would help. I don't think that would close the gap to the next group. So, here we stay. Alright, we'll be climbing soon. In fact, I think right about now. Okay. Alright, we've got some folks willing to do 3 watts a kilo. If that's the case, I'll ride with them. I was wondering if it was going to screw up here. Doesn't look like that's going to happen. Okay. Gotta breathe, guys. Archibald's trying to break away here. Well, that group broke up. Good idea. Coffee break. It's cheating. cracked. Can't do it. All right. I had no idea they were going to push that hard. Okay. Four watts a kilo at times. Ah. They win. Good try though. Good try. That was a good, solid effort there. About 4 or 5 minutes above threshold. Be interesting to see what my 5-minute power was. One more effort on the tarmac. Not going to match their intensity for sure. Okay, it's a solo effort from here out. All right, here we go. Effort inbound. Man, these guys are crushing it. 5 watts a kilo. Somebody's racing. That's not friendly territory for sure. All right, here we go. Another effort. I'll help him catch on. Not bad. Uh-oh. Got him froze up on me. 55 seconds on the group behind us. Thank you, G-Slick. So he wants to break me. Okay. Sorry, buddy. Let's work together, or we're going to compete with each other. Okay, here we go. Trying to help. Come on, buddy. Trying to help. Yeah. Okay. Stay in the front then. No more help for me. Nope. You might have got me. Okay. You got me, buddy. Whatever. Go for it. killing me. Ah. Ah. I keep forgetting. Yeah. Bye-bye, buddy. See ya. I'm done. Thanks for the lift.